here we are, summer 2015, and this is part way into the construction of the new patio at Dince Hill Close. Here we see Mark, an expert turf cutter. That must be the Irish in him, turf cutting. Just taking this sod off here. Yeah, he's just taking this sod off, which will be transferred over here.
John!
What?
Quick!
What?
Worm! Fossilised!
OMG!
Fossilised bark!
Oh my!
Look!
Oh look!
Yeah!
Oh, look at that!
That is definitely a bit of...
Fossilised bark, because it's
no.
so thin.
It's a bit of slate,
Oh
John,
no,
sorry.
what, it's a false
Sorry.
alarm.
False
Yeah, once
alarm.
we've cut the sods, they're going to be transferred over here.
Talk to him like...
That's the proper term for it, a sod. They're going to be transferred over here after a bit more soil's been put on.
Yeah.
This is my middle brother Guy here. He's a bit of a poser at times. Just having an update on the progress here. We've broken the back of this particular job. We've got more. We've got more. What's Guy? You're showing You're showing builder's bottom, Guy. Oh, that's, yeah, you can't do that, Guy. I'm hoping to publish this. Yeah, right. Okay, well, sorry about that rather rude interruption there. But we've broken the back of this particular part of the job. We've got the sods off, and in fact, did you know that is the derivation of the word of the term "sod off"? Is if somebody asked you to clear a particularly large area of turf, you'd say to them, "sod off."
Just I'm a sodomite.
Don't mention that so soon after the incident with Guy and his builder's bottom, or butt crack as the Americans call it. Okay. Now, during the process of the dig, we have actually unearthed 2 coins. Now, I believe that is actually a trove. 1 coin's a find. 2 coins, that has got to be a trove. Now, I'm not going to show you the coins now because at lunchtime we'll be having a little chat about the various artefacts that we found. Some geological, some now what's the word I'm looking for? Some archaeological. That's it. Okay, so.
Well, that is open to debate.
What's open to debate?
They're geological or archaeological.
Yeah,
that is open to interpretation and to debate. And we have a guest.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's it.
Celebrity.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now you don't know about this. Our very own Tony Robinson is coming. He said he can't make it for lunch.
And we've got a guest celebrity coming along to participate in the dig. Rolf Harris is coming.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How did he manage to get out then?
Well, I think it's like reparation and
like community service,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
He's coming back to help with the dig.
Right, there's no kids here, is there? Right, okay. Right.
It's gone.
It's lunchtime at the Dince Hill site. We've cleared the turf, as you can see, and there's my youngest brother Mark over there, just having a spot of lunch. Guys in the kitchen making the coffees. Buster's helping out here in some fashion. Not quite exactly what that is. And later on, we will be expecting. Actually, Tony can't make it, but we're going to speak to him live on the phone. So I'm looking forward to that. That's when we run through the artefacts that we found. We've got geological, archaeological, natural historical. Well, that's a bird's nest actually.
Meteorological.
What?
Meteorological.
Meteorological? What's that? The study of meteorites.
Trying to find out where the subterranean surface is.
Just having a little check here to see how deep the actual subsoil is, the firm surface that we need to lay our hardcore on this. Hopefully it's not too deep. What's the verdict, Mark? How far down you've got to dig?
It's about 4 inches.
Here we are at the Dince Hill site. We've been excavating all morning. We're just having a little tea break here, and we've all chosen 3 artefacts to talk about. So we've got Rolf Harris, who you might know as a painter, swimming instructor, 1 or 2 other things as well. He's also an expert. Rolf, what is your field of expertise?
2 little boys.
Well, Cobber, I'm expert at many things, but I'm just fascinated here today with this dig. And despite the weather has been a bit grim, but despite the weather, I've had a whale of a time.
Okay. So now my speciality is Roman history and paleontology, and I'll be talking to you a little bit about. So it's over to Rolf Harris, our expert on. What were you an expert on, Rolf?
I'm not really, well, Cobber, not really expert on anything, but I'll have a go at most things.
Okay, Rolf. What have you got for us today, Rolf?
Well, this is absolutely amazing. The viewers may be thinking that this is a simple blackbird nest, but look, it's actually a petrified pterodactyl nest turned to real stone. And also, look in here, there's a couple of eggshells from the pterodactyl. Dated to about 550 million BC, that is. Look, turn to stone. Oh, sorry, turn to stone. So that's my first artefact. The next one I'd like to bring your attention to, Cobber, is, not many people know it, but Wimpole had a very big contingent of Roman soldiers over the years. In Exeter, they came out all the towns and cities around, and what I've got is again a petrified footprint from a Roman soldier's sandal.
That's amazing.
Oh, sorry, that bit of stone's broken off. Right. But look, that's clearly, you can tell, Roman soldier that is.
Absolutely. Is that Dr. Martin written backwards in there?
Oh, yeah, no, definitely not. Well, Cobber, this is unbelievable, unbelievable. My last artefact. To you it may seem like a simple nail that would hold up a bit of drainage. It's been carbon dated, hasn't it?
Oh yeah.
The results have come back. It's anything from 33 BC to about 0 BC.
Were the Romans around that long ago? 33 BC.
Well, someone was born. I mean, I'm not making aspersions, but someone was born 33 BC. Then they died, and there was a nail involved.
Oh my good God!
I'm not saying too much.
Jesus Christ, that's amazing.
I'm not saying too much, Cobber.
Oh right,
but there it is.
Right, blimey.
I'd just like to say thank you very much Cobbers, for having you on my show.
What-
I have got to go back. I'm only out for the day. I have got to
Oh,
go back
right,
to.
yeah.
There's no, and I must make sure I don't pass any schools on the way back to prison.
Well, thank you very much,
No
Rolf.
problem, Cobber.
You've made a very bold statement about that nail
Here
there.
it is.
I mean, I know you're an expert in that field, but if you've got it wrong, you're going to get crucified. Aren't you? Okay, right, now we're over to Mark Patrick.
I specialise in Irish ancestry stuff and, you know, going back to my heritage. First thing I'd like to show you is this bit of pot here.
Oh, right.
You look there. We reckon.
Isn't that normally grey? Oh, different type of pot, sorry.
What we reckon this is, it is come from a pot very similar to
right.
this.
Yes, absolutely.
As you can see, the shape is very, very close.
Did you think you might be able to reconstruct it,
We will
Mark?
do later on, yeah. We'll get on the old
How
computer.
many bits have you got?
Just this bit.
But you think you can reconstruct the pot?
We'll reconstruct
Oh, right,
it, yes.
okay.
Now, what I've got in here as well is this. Now, you may think it's an ordinary nail,
Oh, yeah.
but the Irish developed a flat screw first. So
yeah,
this
yeah.
is actually the first screw. It's flat.
Oh,
and they
I see.
actually turned it in.
And
Okay.
right, and you, so what sort of a screwdriver did you use?
It was like a bit of a club. with
right,
yeah. Okay, I'll put that back in it. Now, this is serious now.
Okay.
I don't know how to joke about this. Penny.
Oh my word!
Can you see that?
What have you? Is it dated?
It is dated.
Yeah.
1969.
Really?
When was depolization? there?
71.
70.
Decimalisation.
Oh, what's this then? It's a forgery then, isn't it?
Is it really? What's it got on there?
It's got the Queen's head.
And is it 69?
No.
Right, what is
71.
it? Oh, 1971, that one of the original.
Original ones, and I reckon that is worth
Yeah.
at least a penny.
Oh, it's got to be.
Gotta be worth something.
Yeah.
East, innit?
That's
that value
yeah.
East.
And that's my collection.
Okay, well, thank you very much,
You
Mark.
Good folks may well know me as Professor Boulder, and I specialise in geology, but I do have a keen interest in paleontology and early Roman history. Now, my first find here is this. It may look just like an ordinary piece of rock to you, but that, in fact, is a Neolithic credit card. And I think I can actually see on there it could be Barclays, possibly National Westminster. Now, the reason I know it's Neolithic is in the early Stone Age, the credit card hadn't been invented. They used checkbooks. Now they didn't have paper then. So the checks were all written on animal skins. So as you can imagine, a checkbook was about this thick with only about 10 checks in it. So that's why the credit card was invented in the Neolithic era. Okay. Now moving on to my interest in paleontology, I've got here a fossilised baby sperm whale. Okay. It's just its head. Okay. And you can probably see the blowhole there. Of course, it would have grown up into a creature that would probably be half the size of this garden. So now my third
Coming.
exhibit is actually from it's a Roman nail. Now I know that the previous experts have both had nails. So I don't really know why I've chosen this one, so I'm not going to bother talking about it anymore.
You are crazy.
Update on the patio excavation here at Dince Hill Close. Just digging out here down to the bedrock, removing the topsoil. A couple of navvies here doing the business.